How powerful are belief systems? Belief systems have the power to shape your entire reality. The way we believe is impacted by our conditioning, how we were raised, the experience in life that we're having. Beliefs are integrated into every thought process that we make, into our decision-making process. If you think about faith and belief, they're intimately tied together. Belief is the structure or the foundation, and faith is the action taken from that foundation. So when you have a belief that, say, God does or doesn't exist, you take actions based on that belief system. Now, you could say that one who feels that there is a God, there is a creator, has a belief, and one that feels like there isn't a God or there isn't a creator has a disbelief. But I see that as the person that feels like there's not a God has a belief that there is no God. Disbelief in this case would mean that someone was completely impartial, uncaring, apathetic to the fact of whether there is or is not a God. Both believing in God and believing that there isn't a God takes equal amount of faith, because there's no way of knowing without a shadow of a doubt that there is or isn't a God. So from that place of what we know, you have to take a few more steps into certainty without empirical evidence, one way or another. Therefore, to me, believing in God or not believing in God is the exact same faith is used for both of those positions. Now, what about true beliefs and false beliefs? Well, it is possible to believe something that is true. I believe the sky is blue because it is. And it's possible to believe something that isn't true. And this happens all the time. People fall into these unconscious states based on these movements of thought that are based on emotions, based on irrationality, based on false information. But once it turns into a belief, it's very powerful. It has the ability to upset people and put people in conflict and pit people against each other. Belief can change your entire life, because the entire way we perceive reality and ourselves in it is based on our belief system. The actions you take are based on your belief systems. If you do not believe in yourself, if you don't believe you can do something, then you take zero action towards achieving that goal or objective or whatever it may be. In order to, say, go to the store and get some groceries, you have to believe that you'll make it there, that you have enough money. You have to believe that what you have will indeed be at that store. And that can be based on past experiences, or it can be based on faith alone. You can say, well, I don't know if they still have any X product, and I'm just going to go there and see if they do. So you take a leap of faith and drive to the store, and then you realize whether or not the item you're looking for is at the store. Beliefs can change over time. So beliefs can be true or false, and they can change. Now, if your belief system changes, does that mean that truth itself changed? Or that you switched from a true to a false belief, or a false to a true belief? Probably that. we very rarely know what's absolutely true. We rely on our senses, and our senses can deceive us. We rely on what people tell us, and what people tell us can deceive us. We make judgment calls every single moment of every single day based on our belief systems and faith. You can change your entire life by changing a few simple beliefs that you may have that you may not even know of. You can start doing things you thought you couldn't. You can have energy that you didn't think you had. If you believe that you get tired at a certain time every day, it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Belief systems are very powerful. Now you're probably thinking, how can I change my belief systems to have a positive outcome in my life? And I think that would be a very logical and intelligent position to have on the topic of beliefs. And that's why I brought it up today, is because I had an unconscious belief that I couldn't start making the course that I needed to make. And I meditated on that this morning. And I've discovered this belief that was there, that I just couldn't do what I needed to do. And it was an untrue belief, and I discovered that. How do I know that's an untrue belief? Well, for one, I've been studying public speaking for a year now. I'm not the greatest public speaker, but I can hold my own in public speaking. And I don't see any problem with myself making a simple video like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not expecting perfection out of myself. I'm just expecting to do it. And a belief that I couldn't do it was holding me back, because at one point that belief system was true. I couldn't do public speaking before I started training and studying how to do it. So after gaining those skills and technologies that I gained in studying public speaking, my belief system was still anchored to this place that was true at one time and isn't now. And that's most interesting, because I had to manually go in, find that belief and remove it, and then put in a new belief that yes, I can do this now, and yes, I am ready to do this. It was very interesting and very powerful, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I've just started this YouTube channel, so I have no subscribers. So basically right now I'm talking to no one unless you subscribe. And I'm asking you to do that to help me get started. I have a lot of ideas that I want to share with you. So if you hit subscribe, make sure you hit the bell too, so you'll receive notifications, because I truly need your support. Thank you.